Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we have another new title screen for our post-game adventures. Nice little shot of the inside of the Tower of Lost Time there. And this is going to give us a recap of the last 4 episodes. Basically, we went back in time, we defeated Jasper, wrecked his plans at the World Tree, and we drew out Mordegon from King Carnelian and defeated him. So yeah, it was a very eventful past few episodes. And now, well, now I don't know what we do. But Mordegon did leave us with some pretty ominous words about changing the flow of time. But I don't see how Mordegon could change the flow of time, at least not in the sense that we did, because you know that required the sphere of time, and you had to use the sort of light against it, and you had to be the luminary. So I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see where those words go.
I know the truth now. Hard as it was to swallow. The things I did while under the monster's spell are almost too terrible to contemplate.
Oh,
If not for you,
that's okay.
this
We
kingdom,
understand
no,
it was all Mordegon.
this entire world would have been turned to ashes.
Yeah, been there, done that.
All would have been lost to Mordegon. A true hero stands among us. Adria is eternally in your debt. You are a worthy heir to the legendary Erdwin. Truly, you are the luminary, our light, and our hope.
You really did it, huh?
What's the matter, Veronica?
I wouldn't have really expected this
I don't know.
out of Veronica here.
I just welled up all of a sudden. I'm just glad to be here with all of you, I suppose.
I guess this is because Veronica kind of planned on sacrificing herself
Where
based on the
else would I be,
flashback
you silly thing?
we got in the other thing. Dead. She'd be dead.
You're right.
Where she talked about that, asked Serena to promise her to watch after Jace if something were to happen to her. I think she knew something was going to happen
For
to her.
everything.
And I kind of wonder if Veronica kind of knows what the Luminary did as far as traveling back in time. If that, she is pretty smart and does tend to pick up on things like that. She picks up on things pretty quickly. Oh, hey, there's the broken sphere of time with the timekeeper there. But I wonder, that can't be current because we went back in time when we shared the time sphere. We're creating an alternate reality here.
What's going on?
This isn't good.
I sense something awful. Something truly, truly evil. But where is it coming from?
What was it Mordegon said just before he died?
Oh, good.
Something
Eric caught
about
up,
being the only one who defied the flow of time, right?
caught on to that.
What did he mean?
I can say it.
Your Highness, please, you must come quickly.
Well, we're about to find out,
It's
aren't we?
Erdwin's lantern.
Erdwin's lantern.
What?
Oh yeah, Mordegon
balcony.
destroyed Erdwin's
Upstairs.
lantern in the other
Quickly.
timeline. And there was that one little spirit thing that was calling it down. which was the same spirit thing that came from. It was like defending our sort of like. I don't know what that was. Well, maybe we're about to find out. I just have to make my way to the balcony here. Ooh, a sparkle spot. One that was up in the chandelier before.
This sky. I have never seen its like.
Yeah, this looks bad.
Look, over there!
The thing that it said on Erdwin's lantern or star, whatever the heck that thing is.
Erdwin's lantern. It's falling.
Calasmus. So I guess that's gonna fall regardless of whether or not the World Tree fell. There's that little spirit thing.
Mordegon destroyed me. But Mordegon is no more. Now, none stand in my way. Now is my time. Now I am whole again.
Oh. This looks all kinds of bad. Oh my. Okay. So, we're gonna need to deal with that, aren't we? Of course we are. Welcome to your new post-game villain.
Erdwin's lantern has fallen. I fear this bodes ill for us all. I dare make this request of no other, Luminary. I must ask that you investigate.
Of course.
The Great Star fell to Earth in the Celestial Sands. They can be seen from the Emerald Coast. That must be your first port of call.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the Emerald Coast.
Sire, I would ask your leave to join this expedition. I cannot atone for all that I have done. But perhaps in joining you, I might repay my debt at least in part.
Let me guess, you're going to be our
Luminary.
sword and shield.
I will be your sword, your
Unswerving
shield,
companion.
your
Yeah.
unswerving companion.
We've heard this before. And Hendrik joins our party. And he does come with that armor, which is cool because I didn't really like the way he looked, the way he was dressed normally. I mean, granted, this Hendrik's armor, it does change his appearance, but that armor, that look, just seems more fitting for someone who's supposed to be, you know, a soldier class. Alright, well, let's warp over to... go over to Gallipolis, but they said Emerald Coast first. Where's my Emerald Coast? I guess we'll just go. We'll go to Cobblestone. Okay, or we won't, because there's going to be more cutscenes. Very well. We can travel there on foot. Do I mention? No, I'm not going to mention. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get time to mention stuff in a couple episodes from now, so now might be a good time to mention this. After part 127, we're going to have a ton of plot over the next couple videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some off-camera stuff. I'm going to end up running into a bunch of like cutscenes and stuff off-camera, but don't worry, I reset the game so I can show you guys that stuff, because I didn't think I'd be running into as much as I did. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around and accept all of the side quests that I can accept. There will be a few that I can't accept yet, but we can do that on camera. But I just want to get all the side quests, and I'm going to start like picking and choosing which ones, because some of the items that we get for some of the side quests, especially the ones that are about to unlock, they're going to be really good, and I'm going to want to do a good portion of those. Oh, yes. Classic Dragon Quest music. Oh, I love this post-game. This is the world map music from Dragon Quest III. The one where the main hero, I think his official name is like Erdrick. But I think as far as the story of this game is concerned, it's Erdwin. We have a malicious black dragon. Okay. So now we're going to be running into malicious monsters with green eyes. I guess green is here. Oh, wow, your claws are not doing much to him. This is becoming a problem.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, we still have Sylvando here. Well, what we're going to end up doing... Another thing I know about this post-game is I know somewhere along the way our characters are going to get, like, all their... Yeah, if Jade's not going to do anything, we're going to switch Eric in here. And we'll see if we can put this thing to sleep. It'll at least be something. We got this guy going down somewhere. We are going to get back up. Everyone's going to be like re-leveled up to where the Luminary is and get their skill points back. I'll have to allocate their skill points on the skill tree, but yeah, that will be coming. I'll let you in on that. I had a feeling something like that would be happening, just because of the level disparity with between Jace and the others, and I just couldn't see the game, telling you, hey, you gotta regrind, 20 plus levels on all your other characters. I couldn't see that happening, and especially with how this game has been structured and designed thus far. Ouch. There we go, we got him.
Another one bites the dust.
A decent chunk of experience, and Serena's going to level up off of that. Okay. And also, just by that battle there, I really got the feeling that our characters are very underleveled and underpowered to be dealing with these malicious monsters. And I don't think the game is, like I said, I didn't think the game was going to force us to do that. So, my strategy now and for the next couple episodes is to just focus on getting to going through the plot. I thought I could charge and ram him over, and they're malicious. I think, yeah, I tried this, and like that was pathetic damage. And it's just not gonna work. So we're gonna run away, or we're gonna fail to run away. We will eventually run away from this. At least they're not dishing out tons of damage at this point. That was funny. There we go. Yeah, so there's new enemies here. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's new enemies across the whole world, just like there was when World Tree fell with the whole Mortigan thing. But this is going to be like the next level, so instead of having vicious monsters, we now have malicious monsters. That's kind of a neat little twist. Trying to dodge all of these monsters here because we're not really capable of fighting them in our current condition. And I absolutely love the throwback music here that we have. Well, we're basically world map. I'm calling it world map. Deal with it. Yeah, I love the throwback music for the Rose game. It's great.
It's enormous.
Yep.
You can say that again. What the heck is it?
It's giving off waves of... Oh, I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's certainly not pleasant.
Well, then it can't be Erdwin's lantern, can it? We need to do something about it, whatever it is. But how do we even get up there?
Well, well, dear Luminary. It seems you were in quite the pickle.
That voice, Mortigan. We just killed you.
But how?
Mortigan, you're alive.
How's that possible? I'm with Jade on this.
You're seeing me as Mortigan now, you say? How very intriguing.
Seeing you as Mortigan.
Well, no need to panic.
You must be the
I'm not
seer.
Mortigan. It's me, the one you people call the seer.
Why would you appear to us as Mortigan?
Wait, how can you be the seer?
The seer is basically a
Oh, anyone can
shapeshifter.
be the seer, my young friend.
Oh,
Or should I say, seer can be
yeah,
anyone.
seer can be anyone.
Depends on how you look at things, really.
Again, with this cryptic nonsense.
Anyway, we can't have you all on edge like this now, can we? One moment.
And all you have to do is bop your head, and yeah, there you go. Jace is like the only one not surprised by this, because they're like, yeah, we've met this here before.
Where were we?
He has, at least.
Ah, yes. I was having a lovely vision of you all, riding Cetacea to see the Watchers.
What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry, I know. We're gonna get on the big whale and we're gonna go see the Watchers.
Of the Flute of Legend will carry you to every corner of the land, and leave it at that, shall we?
What if the what will what? Honey, you're not making any sense.
Don't worry, Sylvando.
You don't have much time.
The Luminary knows.
I wouldn't stand there gawping like that if I were you.
Although Luminary clearly hasn't told everyone everything. You probably should.
I don't know how legendary it is, But we do have a flute.
Yep, that is the
this
flute.
Could be the one?
I want to tell her no.
Well, it's the only one we've got. Can't hurt to give it a go.
I want to tell her no, but I didn't because I want the flute. Give me my flute. But don't we have to fish the whale from Arborea first? Or not.
Is anybody else seeing kind of a huge, enormous whale flying through the air?
Oh, don't worry, Sylvando, it's normal.
Did Lucia mention us riding something called Cetacea? Oh my. She couldn't have meant that, could she?
Yes.
What's that gormless grin for? Anyone would think you went flying around on whales for fun.
Well, he's been on Cetacea before.
I'm game if you are. All aboard! We've got a whale to catch, and some watchers to meet.
Although I guess the way Veronica phrased that, I don't know, maybe she hasn't fully picked up on Jace being from the future. Well, we don't want to fly into that. Okay, yep, we're going to go to the Watcher's Land. There we go. And this place is actually going to be quite a bit different from the last time we saw it. You'll see what I mean in a moment here. Yeah, you guys recognize that place, right? That's the place that fell over by Octagonia after Yggdrasil fell.
This place is insane. Who built a town on a rock in the sky?
If you found a giant floating rock in the sky, wouldn't you want to build a town on it?
All was peace. All was harmony. Yggdrasil blessed us, faithful servants of World Tree.
Hello, Mini Majin Buu.
But shadow fell, horror from above.
Kalasmos, that's the, that's what Rab read off of the, Erdwin's Lantern.
Kalasmos, Dark One, hater of life, bringer of death.
So Kalasmos is the name of the evil one here.
Cetacea Rider.
Okay.
No time. Come, speak with Elder.
Well, that explains what Kalasmos
These will be the
is.
Watchers that Seer lassie was on about then, eh?
Yeah.
It seems they know something of the Dark Star. Come, let us speak with their elder.
You know, if Jace wasn't a silent protagonist, for no real good reason, he could have explained all of the stuff about the Watchers and what could have explained what had happened in that alternate timeline. It could have saved us a lot of repetition on some of these lines. But oh well. Yeah, look at this. We have multiple islands we can travel to now. Remember before we could only go to that temple? Yeah. Well, now that the World Tree didn't fall, these islands didn't fall and get destroyed either. So that's kind of neat. And apparently there's some monsters that live here too. Okay, I don't need an inn or a bank. Hey, is this the house where with that book? Skyfish Guide. No, this is not the same book that we found over by Octagonia. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do... we'll explore... Will I even explore the rest of this Watcher's Place next time? At some point, we're going to explore the rest of this Watcher's Island. And I'm going to make my way over to the main place, and I will meet you next time.